Hi Pisces, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me. This is for your week ahead for the 28th of April. Now, before I start my reading, a couple of shout outs actually. First shout out is to Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa. I know you're going to be watching. You really made me laugh when you said that I posted the readings, the Pisces readings, early last week because of Easter, and it really messed your days of the week up. So I do apologise for that. But thank you as always for your love and support, and it was really great to see you. Much love to you. That aside, another shout out, if you don't mind. This is to ask you guys a favour if you haven't done so already, because I know I have asked before. Could you give Claire at Claire Sentient Tarot a look on her channel? She's got some fantastic readings up there. She does such varied readings, and trust me, they will have you laughing, crying. I mean, just all the emotions. She's brilliant, and I just want to give her an extra shout out. And I know that I would be really grateful for that. And oh my gosh, I know she would be really grateful. So her link is in the description box below. So if you could just pop over and check her out, that would be amazing. Even more amazing if you subscribe to her. But let's have a look at your messages. We made it through the week, Pisces. Let's see what's in store for us next week. So let's see. These are the well, they're not actually energy oracle cards, but that's how I like to use them. It would work perfectly. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now it's got to be a time for confrontation this next week. Have we got a full moon? I don't know. I'm really rubbish at the moons. I'm wondering because just about every reading has had confront out. Now, confront is very much like the moon energy in the deck, but it's also about things come to the surface and confronting and, you know, taking rose tinted glasses off perhaps. And then we have control. Now this is about strength and being in control and strong and leadership, and you would need strength to confront something or interesting. Let's see what the tarot has to say. I can't really get a strong message from that just yet. Sometimes they come out and they're like immediate, but this is a bit deeper. Actually, having said that, confront is attributed to the moon card in the tarot, which is us, Pisces. And when we turn up in our own reading, even in an energy oracle, it puts the whole reading that you are in the position of power and strength. So it's a positive start already. Plus with that control, Pisces, we are in the game. We've got the Four of Cups as a focus. Anyway, let's see. What's our opportunity for next week, please and thank you. Sun. Leah, it's the most positive card in the deck. Challenge, however, is the Knight of Cups. Ah, okay, I'm getting this now. External influence, external factors, Seven of Cups. Now, Aquarius had that too, and Pisces and Aquarius always match up in some element of their readings. And then advice and outcome. And you want one. Please and thank you. Just the one, please and thank you. We've already got the Seven of Cups. That's enough. That's about massive choices. Okay. The Chariot. Okay, let's go through this. Four of Cups is what they want you to focus on next week. Now, the Four of Cups is very much like very stagnant energy, nothing particularly growing. Cups are matters of our heart, love, relationships, friendships, things that we love, things that tick our boxes. Now, the Four of Cups, you can see sitting there like really bored, really like, oh my gosh, you know, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And it's almost a message of, but don't jump to those conclusions again, because it might be different this time round. Is look, you're being handed another opportunity here. But don't ignore it. Don't presume it's going to be the same outcome. You've got the Sun as an opportunity. And it's like, it's this is the biggest yes card in the deck. Whatever's being offered to you, this is a yes. Go for it. This is very, this it just puts the whole, sheds a whole light on the reading, as well as, I mean, the moon card also is us. You know, it's we are sitting in a power of control and strength here. You've got the Knight of Cups as your challenge. Now, the Knight of Cups on the upright is somebody who's very loving, very giving, very romantic, very... Oh, I also see this. This is my card of apology too. And that is a very stubborn energy there, isn't it? He's got his arms folded. For some of you, I do really think that somebody is trying to wave the white flag next week. They're trying to make amends. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face. I know I can, if I'm very totally honest. There's something coming in, or maybe there. I'm also getting, if it's a work situation, for instance, you feel it's too late for anything, for any opportunity now. You know, it's like, no, you're not going to talk me into this anymore. I've made my mind up. But just don't stick in that energy, because don't ignore that, because you've got the Seven of Cups coming in. What you don't see coming. And this is just like, suddenly there's lots more choice. There's more cards on the table, so to speak. It's like different options that perhaps you haven't considered. And they're all cups, aren't they? And then you've got the Chariot as your advice and outcome. This is saying you need to get in control. Yeah, control, look, is in your... Jump in the driving seat and progress forward with this. But you have to do it. You have to take that action. Nobody else. For some of you, it's actually being offered something abroad as well, or something far away where you've got to travel. You've got to leave your kingdom behind. Anyway, very interesting. Let's have a look. I'm going to tap these because although I shuffled them in between, they feel a bit heavy. And Aquarius's reading was very touching, so go and check that out if you have Aquarius in your sign too. Right, Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles, sorry, is clarifying that Four of Cups. Yeah, something's being offered to you, perhaps to do with work, because let's have a look. Six of Cups. And one more, please. I mean, cups are attributed to Pisces in the suit. King of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is very learning energy. This is like an offer to be going on a course or do something to learn something, but I feel like it's more of a refresher course for you. And that's what that opportunity is. And or maybe they're saying that let's have a re-look at your job description, or look at something that we feel that you can learn a bit more on. And they're sitting there with their arms folded, and I just feel like, you know, it's like, no, it's too late, but they're like, no, don't do that, Pisces. We've got the Six of Cups also. It's kind of like an energy of saying that you want it back to how it used to be. When things were all rosy in the garden. Because we are very dreamy, aren't we? And then we've got the King of Pentacles. And again, this is about taking control, isn't it? Very managerial, very financial as well. Are you being offered a position or something of some kind of promotion next week? Something that will raise your status anyway and give you that recognition that you deserve. It's like they're finally realizing your skill set that you bring to life and to the table and to your work and to your relationships. Page of Pentacles is here to say whatever it is, if it's relationship, work, whatever you're taking, you need to focus on taking practical steps to achieve it. Won't happen overnight, or this has gone on for a long time. Because you've got a lot of pentacles there and the focus, and pentacles are the slowest moving energy in the deck. Now the Sun card is your opportunity. It's like, come on Pisces, see the positive though. At least look at it, at least consider it. So why are you here with the Sun card? So you've got 2 cards of Leo here too. Because the Control card is the Strength card attributed to Leo, and the Sun card is also attributed to Leo. Clarified by the 3 of Cups, yeah. The Lovers and the 9 of Wands. Now, this tells me whatever it is, it's been really hard work. You've worked your butt off at this relationship, job, whatever it is. The opportunity is for you to, maybe that, you know, they're taking some roles and responsibilities away from you, but giving you more money. Now, wouldn't that be nice? But there's that sort of compromise going on here for next week. There's a compromise to be had. I'm going to write that down because you know what I always forget? That's how this makes me feel. So don't let it pass you by. Maybe that's what that offering is here with the 4 of Cups and the cup coming in. Sorry, I'll put those cards down. But it's also attributed, you know, you've done this for a long time. You've not given up. You've still battled through, even though it's given you a bit of a headache. But yeah, just at least consider whatever this is. Don't write it off. 3 of Cups is also clarifying this. It's a little celebration. People around you are really happy for you. Or there's an opportunity for you to have more time and more social life. Whatever this is giving you that, putting you back in touch with your friends. Maybe you've been a bit of a hermit lately and work has just been so much, or the relationship has just took you away from your friends and family. And then you got the Lovers. I mean, talk about love all round. Now the Lovers is an opportunity for you to reconnect with those that you hold dear to your heart. That's how that makes me feel. And again, with this Knight of Cups, I feel like there's an apology coming in. There could be some sort of reconciliation going on regarding somebody or something from the past. Let's have a look. Knight of Cups, why are you here as a challenge? Oh, that's too many. Right, let's give these a bit of a tap. Bit of order, please, the Pisces. Knight of Cups, why are you here, please and thank you. And one more. Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, so as a challenge, as I said, I feel like this is somebody wanting to offer you something, an apology, a white flag, or simply just go on a date with you if you're not in a relationship or whatever it is, or, you know, your boss offering you something that you're going to love. But you, for some reason, are refusing it. Now, that could be, as I said, the 6 of Pentacles is your challenge too. And as I said before, it could be that you've been a bit stubborn and you're like, no, it's too late. It's never been balanced. Why would it balance now? I've always been the person to give more, but not got it back. You've got the 8 of Cups. They perhaps walked away from you, or you felt like they'd given up on you, or the situation couldn't get any better. And then you've got the Magician. And the Magician can be, as a challenge, quite manipulative. They can hold a little spell over you, if you like, also. And maybe that's what they've done in the past, but don't judge them still for that. Maybe, you know, people do change, I think. But the magician is somebody, because they do have they know how to use their abilities, if you like, but not in a very favourable manner. Maybe that's what the challenge is next week, and that's why you're refusing this offer. They've kind of known what your wishes were, but they've ignored it in the past, perhaps. And it's not until you've really put your foot down, Pisces, because we do, that's our problem. Well, I do. I shouldn't tell everybody that they're the same, but you know, when you just think, all right, I'll put up with that. Okay, well, I know it'll get better. I'll give it another 6 months. Oh no, it'll be fine. And then it's like, no, right, I'm done now. And they know that you're like that. And they're like, nah, Pisces is all right. Yeah, she'll do it. She'll take on more work. She doesn't want any more money. She's all right. And we do it because we want to please people. But there has to be a balance. 7 of Cups. Queen of Cups. 7 of Cups is your external influences. Clarified by the Queen of Cups. Lots of cups here, Pisces. And please, what other options are there? King of Swords, 5 of Swords. The options are the Queen of Cups. Do you continue to be this loving, nurturing person who's giving it their all? That's an option. Because we do get a lot of gratitude, self-gratitude out of that. It's very, what's the word? Very satisfying, isn't it? When you know you've helped somebody, it just feels lovely. Could be some of you are actually deciding, do you go into a completely new role? Perhaps you are considering nursing or something, a caring role too. Whatever it is. Ooh. It's going to take, I'm surprised I haven't got the 2 of Swords here. I feel like you've got the devil and the angel on your shoulders here with the 7 of Cups. It's like, do I express my love and feelings with these options that's been handed to me? Do I accept it? Or do I be the King of Swords and sit in that energy, which is being very factual and matter of a fact? So, for instance, if your work was saying, well, we know you've put in all this work, Shelley, or we know that we'd like to give you a pay rise, or I don't know, something that, even recognition, even a thank you. I feel like that King of Swords is saying, well, no, actually, because you haven't done it in the past, it's not very fair to do it for me now, is it? It's a bit late. And then you've got the 5 of Swords. So do you put up with that or do you walk away from it? Wow. Because the 5 of Swords is about somebody just pushing and pushing and pushing you to the point where you think, oh, you know what? Let them. Mel Robbins, let them. Oh, this is very... And then you've got the Chariot as your advice. Oh my gosh. An outcome. But we have got 1 card out of this lot. And that is the 4 of Pentacles. Now, let's get some more. Why else do we have the Chariot with the 4 of Pentacles? Oh, Page of Cups. That's our dare to dream, Pisces. So the Chariot jump is literally moving, leaving a kingdom behind, leaving something behind. But it's your decision. You've made that decision and you're in control of this. The 4 of Pentacles tells me that as well. Look how in control they are and very sure of their decision and maybe some financial decisions here too, especially with the King of Pentacles being in your focus. You've got the Six of Swords. Again, movement. You're traveling. You're moving on to calmer shores. And then you've got the Page of Cups. And I just heard, follow your dreams, Pisces. Do what ticks, you know, what fills your heart. Now, if that means accepting that offer, then do it. Just don't cut your nose off to spite your face, though. Have a good reason for it if you're not going to accept it. Very interesting. So we're going to finish on the tea leaf fortune cards. Now, these are quite blunt. So I do worry when I use these. But anyway, let's see. We're going to ask for one from each pile. Please and thank you to finish Pisces reading. Any more messages? See, this is what I mean. It's so brutal. I'm going to get one from this pile too. I'm going to keep you in suspense on these. Interesting, we got the Lion out, which is also about courage. And thank you. Okay, so we've got Lion. It says it's time to act. And I'd like to add to that is about being strong, courageous. And again, like the Strength card, isn't it? The control card that's there, that's come in, is the Strength card. You've got Broken Wishbone. It says, this is what I mean, it's so brutal. Your wish will not be granted. But then we do have Broom, and it says new home, new attitude. So one door closes, another door opens, literally, in that home look. It's also about decluttering, I think, with that broom. Anyway, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks as always for being here, for supporting the channel. You just blow me away. I am going to show you my little mini crystal ball soon. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many messages from this. But anyway, I shall do that another week. Thanks as always for your love and support, and I'll see you next week.